Alrighty then, let's commence with part 2. This is the part here where I'm going to show you guys how to read your codes. So what I'm going to do here, you just turn your key on to the run position. Do not start your vehicle. You want all your dash lights on. And then in most cars down here on the bottom, like mine's right here, as a matter of fact, it's almost ironic, but right here is where there's usually a door that says it, OBD there. But if your car doesn't have this on it or something like that, then, but anyway, that's where that is. But you have to have your key on in order for your code reader to work. So don't plug your code reader in until you've actually got your light on. Or your power on, sorry. So let me just reach down here real quick, and there we go. Now she's in the process of scanning it. This doesn't take that long, but in the essence of time, I'll be right back. Well, I'm glad I paused that because it actually took a second. This thing didn't want to work right away. So anyway, there's the code on my Ford P061B, and now it says 1 of 1 stored. And that's actually what it says there, the internal control module, torque calculation performance. And if I push down, it gives me severity. Like, it is a very severe thing. Stop and repair vehicle immediately to prevent intermittent failures, harmful and damaging to essential system components, which this thing can, if not fixed right away, or as soon as you possibly can, then okay, I just want to go back here real quick, because what I'm going to do is I want to erase. So now I'm going to erase it. Erase successful. Now it should reread that. Anyway, I'm not going to do it because I've erased it. So I'm done on this part. Now let's go. As you guys can see, I got my soapy water sitting there, and we're going to get to that filter. Now, there's my filter right there. Now, all cars are a little bit different, but this is my V6 3-liter in my Ford Fusion. And this right here is actually the mass airflow sensor. Now, if you guys actually did watch, or more accurately listen to part 1 of this, I'm actually going to show you guys here really quick. If I unclip these here, yours might be a little different. You might have bolts and everything else like that, but mine just have little clips. And this bottom one here is a bugger. But when you lift this off, like this, and then I want you to notice, you see that dust? See look on my finger. You see that dust? You should never see that inside this side of the air filter. What that is if I can get this out of the way here to show you, it might be hard because of the lighting, but if you actually look at this and you see how it droops down on the top there, it doesn't hug the sides, and it's kind of wavy going down. And you see, I'm talking about the rubber, like, you notice that? So this filter doesn't have a really good fit. Like, I'm actually pushing, as you guys can see, I'm actually literally, I'm not supposed to be able to do this. I'm pushing the filter into the box. Like, look at that. So this filter, even though it's still like fairly clean, is absolutely garbage. This is a cheap ass Jiffy Lube filter, which I will never let Jiffy Lube put another air filter in my vehicle again. It'll never happen. They can top up my fluids, they can change my oil, that's all fine and dandy, but they're not going to touch my air box ever again. So I'm just going to show you guys a quick demonstration of the difference between a quality filter. Now, this isn't K&N. K&N would cost you 4 times this amount. This is roughly $40 to $50 depending on where you at, and that's probably a $5 filter, like, in all honesty. So just give me a second here and I'll show you guys the differences. Now, did I just flip my phone? Sorry, I hope I didn't actually mess this video up. But right now what you're actually looking at, this is not an illusion. This is the Jiffy Lube one. This is the Wix, or it's equivalent to a Fram, which is pretty high quality. I've got these things right across on the top level. right there. And then I want you to look down here, and you see the difference right off the bat. Like, you see how like this thing's all warped and twisted, and this one here isn't. Like, I mean, it is a new one, but you notice the difference in the quality right off the bat. And that's actually why I will never let Jiffy Lube touch another air filter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a little bit of this is not a product placement, but I like this stuff, Windex multi-surface. I'm going to dampen my cloth here, and I'm going to wipe the inside there of my airbox. I may later on down the road here clean my mass airflow sensor again, even though I just changed it, or I mean I just cleaned it, because I just did spark plugs on this thing. I think all of this was apart. All of this was apart, and that's when I noticed the filter thing, and I don't know if I just had too much on my mind or whatever, but I never thought to actually go out and get a proper air filter. So I'm going to clean this up here, and we're going to put a new box in, or the new filter in, and we're going to call her, buddy. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm going to get that bug out of there because I don't want that sucked into my engine. So that's it. Obviously I don't need to show you guys it going in and everything else like that. So that's the code though. This is the video on how to fix it. It's that simple, guys. And the funny thing is, I'll just tell you this right now, that air leak that I had wasn't causing a vortex for me. It wasn't an issue. Like, my fuel mileage has been kind of hurting for a while, and I have a funny feeling this could be a culprit. But where that wrench came on and my check engine light came on is when it was snowing and it was blowing snow and stuff like that. Well, the last couple of days now, it hasn't been. It's actually been fairly nice. It's fairly mild out here right now. It's not that bad. We got a fair bit of snow. That the tractor came by yesterday and took away all my snow pile that I had piled up here, but you can still see, you know, there's a fair bit of snow still piled up. And this actually is just a few days of snow, believe it or not, because we just had a huge melt. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, with that being said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys found this video useful. Become a patron. There is a link in the description for my Patreon page. That'd be awesome if you guys could do that. Also, I do have an apparel line, sort of, in the description down below. If you have a look-see at that, see if you're interested in it. Hopefully down the road here I can come up with new designs. With all that, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you found it informative. I'll see you guys in the next one. I know I said I was going to end this, but oh my God, what a difference in quality. The way this thing fits in here. Remember how that other one there I was pushing? Like, this thing is absolutely solid. Just wanted to share that with you. That's the difference. Thank you for watching.